So, in being a woman, there's a lot of things that we don't talk about. And one of those things is carrying baggage from our childhoods into like our relationships. And we don't talk about like the little insecurities that we try to hide in order to feel validated or in order to feel adequate. And a lot of times, like, especially like in my own life, from a personal viewpoint, I have made the bad habit of just kind of ignoring red flags in my life when it comes to relationships or friendships or even like family members, just ignoring the red flags because I felt like I wanted someone to be there. I have one brother and one sister, but I barely have a relationship with either one of them. And that's something that I also always talk about just because I kind of feel like it's something that people should know as a reason why I may do certain things. But then I slowly started to realize that that was a red flag that was in myself, that it's not good to use excuses of things that have happened in your personal life as a reason for why you do things. Like, oh, my parents used to, my dad used to beat my mother, and I'm a guy, so when I get my woman, I'm gonna beat her because it's a repeated cycle that I saw in my childhood, but instead learning how to differentiate. So I grew to realize that blood isn't always family, or family isn't always blood, rather. So, like, there's a lot of people around me that I feel like I could talk to, but at the same time, not really. So, like, I look in my phone, my contacts, and I see people that I can call, people that I could talk to, but I kept convincing myself that I couldn't. I kept pushing them away. I kept telling myself I didn't have anyone. And then eventually I started to feel like I didn't have anyone. So, little insecurities that you have about yourself, like you want to get to a certain place in life, but you keep stalling, but you keep pushing back the due date, but you keep pushing back, giving yourself reasons why you shouldn't start right now, or why it might not be the right time, or just giving yourself a lot of different excuses. So, in the next coming videos, I'm going to be sharing some things from my personal life and how I'm starting a journey to becoming a well rounded, more mature spiritual woman. 23 going to 24 in a couple of months. So, like, this is me figuring it out before I hit 25 so that when I do get to my 30s, I feel like I'm prepared. You can never be too prepared, but you can try.